Welcome everybody to look at another Imprint collection release, and this is number 434 in the collection, and it's 1954's Track of the Cat. So this is directed by William A. Wellman, who also did the fantastic The Oxbow Incident, which both this and that film are both based on a novel by the same writer, as well as The Public Enemy. So this is a Western film clocking in at 103 minutes long. Stars Robert Mitchum, who I've seen in at least 19 other films. He was in the 1962 version of Cape Fear, while he was also in the remake from 1991 by Martin Scorsese. And then we've also got Out of the Past, which is easily one of the best of the film awards from the 40s. The Night of the Hunter, which is probably one of the best single director films going. The Yakuza and The Enemy Below. You've also got Diana Lynn, who was in Plunder of the Sun, and Tab Hunter, who was in War Gods of the Deep. So, in a stunning mountain valley ranch setting near Aspen, complex and dangerous family dynamics play out against the backdrop of the first big snowstorm of the winter and an enormous panther with seemingly mythical qualities, which is killing cattle. So, this is a lot less about the actual cat in its title, which isn't actually shown even once, and more about the interplay and conflicts between a family and the future wife of one of the characters. This therefore makes this more of a drama that is in a Western environment than a Western with dramatic elements, but the cast ultimately sells it. The cinematography is also great. It's more of a, even though it is in colour, it's an emphasis on the blacks and whites in the image itself. So it does effectively look black and white, but there are certain elements in the film that are in colour or emphasized in colour to make them stand out all the more. So it really does look great in that kind of regard. The setting is also well used, the pacing is on point, the production is decent, its score is well done, it is generally engrossing, and yeah, even though the Panther doesn't make a show, it's more of an instigator to the plot more than a essential part of it. That said, I do wish it had a bit more bite to it, pardon the pun. So yeah, but overall, a solid effort, 3.5 out of 5. So yeah, it's the cast and the cinematography that really makes this as watchable as it is. So yeah, different artwork on the sleeve of the case, and there is the disc itself. So yeah, in terms of on the disc, got a 1080p high definition presentation which looks and sounds great, especially when it again comes down to cinematography. Then we've got an audio commentary by the director's son, William A. Wellman Jr., actor Tab Hunter, and author Frank Thompson. So I think Tab Hunter was the last of the cast to actually pass away. So yeah, it's good that we've actually got something from someone that was directly involved in it. And then we've got The Making of Track of the Cat, a 4-part documentary. And then from 1991, we've got a documentary called Robert Mitchum, The Reluctant Star. So that was obviously made only about 6 years before he passed away. So yeah, I will eventually get around to those extras, but it's nice to have a fair decent amount of extras with one of these releases. It's very easy for Imprint, for instance, to not have much in the way of extras. So yeah, really a nice amount of extras there. And the film itself is fairly solid. Just don't go expecting much in the way of animal attacks or anything like that, because yeah, there really isn't any of that here. But like I said, the cat is more of an instigator to the plot than a massive essential part of it. So yeah, and it works as far as a character piece goes, to be honest. Going in not knowing that it wasn't about the cat or the cat wasn't going to show, I was a little bit irked by that, but once I got over that fact, it was a perfectly watchable effort. And yeah, as far as the cast and the cinematography goes, it's excellent, and it's well worth seeing just for those two aspects. So yeah, but if you have seen this film before, I'd like to hear your thoughts on it. But nonetheless, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.